Oh my God, you guys. We just spent over $400
Canadian.
on a provision.
It's Canadian money. It's not the same.
On a provisioning trip. And I kept saying that we should figure out where we were going for the next 4 or 5 days and make a meal plan. But this guy right here, he likes to do things by the seat of his pants.
We got chips. We got snackies. And
I left him alone in the store to go to the bathroom.
double stuffed Oreos.
So now there's double stuffed Oreos.
To leave Princess Cove, and great spot.
Yep, I can see why it's a favorite for a lot of people.
Yeah, I can imagine it gets pretty crowded in the high season, but we had plenty of space, so that was really, really nice.
Like one of the benefits of cruising in September.
Yeah, it's a good time to go. The weather's still good too, and the walk was really nice.
You know, you could take a picture of the map on your and bring it with you on your phone.
Be a good idea. But
we got to see the peninsula.
We got to see a little
nice.
bit more and got to have a little more of a challenging hike. The hike back was a lot faster and easier.
You're just a baby. That's all.
Yeah. We almost died. Anyways, we're going to head off to Ganges because we need to provision. We've got plenty of food itself, but we need coffee and snacks.
And vegetables.
And vegetables.
God.
Yeah, and vegetables. So.
And we could totally use to do laundry, but I think we're staying on the public dock, and we're just going to wear dirty clothes for a few more days.
Yeah, I got a few more days of good clothes. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm shrinking out of my clothes, so half of the clothes I brought don't fit anymore, which I guess it's good, but it's making laundry more challenging. So
yeah, the most important thing is underwear, and I still have a few more days of that. So yeah, it's another good day. It looks like we're gonna have a little breeze behind us, but about the same speed as we're gonna go. So I'm sure it's gonna be nice and calm up on the bridge. So we'll be going from up there, I'm sure. Yeah, away we go.
okay.
It was another routine departure. And with little wind and no boats close beside us, it was just a casual job of pulling in the stern line and bringing up the anchor. We are getting pretty spoiled with these ideal conditions, but it is great to have when it's just the two of us. We cruised by the opening of Conover Cove, where we hiked just the day before.
You really have to be on the lookout for crab pots when you come into Ganges. And it always amazes me how people are using like dark blue or black buoys to mark their pots because it's really not a visible color. But there's a bunch of them coming up. Be aware, Captain.
Coming into Ganges, you not only have to keep an eye out for crab pots, but also for seaplanes. It's a very busy seaplane port. Ganges has a few marinas that offer transient mooring, but there is also a public dock that offers both short-term and overnight mooring for a reasonable price. And it's the closest to town and to the hardware store and grocery store. We were fortunate that there was room on this dock. So there was space on the public dock, and that's awesome. What's really nice is, I'm sure the price is pretty good, but I'll get back to you on that. But the grocery store and the hardware store are literally right here, and that's nice. That's very helpful. So we're gonna get some stuff at the hardware store, and of course we're gonna provision also, but hardware store first.
Seriously, none of this is actually food, Mike. Oh, no. You go away.
You don't break the double stuffed Oreos. Good thing they got the double stuff in there to act as a to cushion them, exactly.
Not food. It's not food.
That's not food either.
Okay. Fair point. Those were going in
Those are gifts.
gifts. It's Canadian.
It's Canadian money, exactly. It's not like it's real money even. It's like, yeah, they've got pretty pictures on their money.
We're going to Buzzy's again. We're back several episodes. We went, last time we were here, we went to Buzzy's. We'd heard about it for so long and didn't get to it, and we finally so we did, and we're going to go again. So, yeah, we're going to do there'll be an episode coming up of our favorite eateries, and it'll be on it, no doubt, along with a bunch of other places. So, good food.
I'm Daniel.
And he's not Buzzy. Buzzy.
I'm not Buzzy.
He can be Buzzy for the day.
This is Buzzy.
There you go. Captain Buzzy.
Well, in tongue-in-cheek, Captain Buzzy.
There you go.
But yeah, no, I'm Daniel.
Okay.
So the Montreal smoked meat is our star. We cure and we smoke the brisket right here on the island. It's amazing. That's about the only way to say it. It's amazing.
We've had it, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing. And so we put it on a lot of different things. We have a bunch of sandwiches that are featuring it, from an old school sandwich, which is just basically meat, bread, coleslaw, to a Reuben, which you're having one of those, which we call the Rabinowitz, which is, the smoked meat under Russian dressing and a bunch of sauerkraut and melted under Swiss cheese. And that's, personally my favorite sandwich. It's just amazing. It's really just incredible.
And how long have you been in business now?
We have been here 6 and a bit now. June of 2018.
Okay.
It's really the deal. The smoked meat is really the deal. And yeah, we put it on a whole bunch of different things. We have things like latkes, which are a potato pancake. We do all sorts of other things like tuna, salmon, smoked salmon, and smoked turkey, which we also smoke here on the island. It's just the goods.
Definitely
the goods.
Mm-hmm.
So, and just so we have live action on the camera.
Oh, exactly.
There you go, and right to you.
No, right to me.
Right
there
to
we
you.
go.
Right
Okay.
to you.
That's excellent. I'm not leaving. I'm staying here.
So if you stay here, you have to start working the slicer. It's just the routine.
That sounds like a plan.
It's just the routine.
It might eat you out of your profits, though.
Have you seen me? I'm in charge of quality control.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's like that. But yeah, so on your Russian, or on your Rabinowitz, Russian dressing, liberally. A lovely amount of beautiful sauerkraut. And that all goes in the oven, just like so. Get some toast in,
Yep, it's a marble rye there.
Marble rye.
Where's that made?
It's a local baker in Victoria.
In Victoria, okay.
Yep. I think it's called Islands West or something.
Okay.
I can't remember. But yeah, we've had some very interesting conversations about bread over the years.
Oh, for sure.
So,
my family was in the
why
baking
not?
business, so I know it very well. I grew up in
Why
it.
aren't you using Winnipeg marble rye that's hard as a rock? Because we can't get it, number one, but number two, it's hard as a rock.
Right, right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's we're a Jewish deli through and through, pretty much.
Right, yeah. It's not a common thing in Canada.
Well, and
I'm sure.
Really not common in the West.
No,
West
right,
Coast
exactly.
At all.
Yeah, East Coast, more of an East Coast, New York
Much
thing.
more,
Yeah,
much
sure.
Much more. Yeah, we do things like grilled cheese. We do all sorts of fun things.
Oh, look at that.
I'm trained TM, right? Ta-da!
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Really enjoy that. I
Thank
hope
you.
it goes down good.
It will.
Oh my gosh.
A great way to cap off a day of provisioning and eating smoked meat sandwiches is to grab a bartender's special take on an Irish coffee at the Oyster Catcher. A perfect addition to a cool evening next to the fire. Thoroughly warmed, we walked back to the boat to get ready for the next day's cruise.
The weather is definitely changing. It's overcast, and you're starting to see the leaves change. And this is the first morning that I have turned on the heater, so I think that we're getting closer to fall.
So we're about ready to leave Ganges, and it was a nice stop. And
Yeah, I love Ganges. I think it's a cute little town, and
yeah, it's super convenient for provisioning. And,
yeah,
and we
especially when you're on the public dock. It's like right at the base of the ramp of Thrifty Foods.
Yeah, and it can be really crowded here in the summertime, but now it's after, and now there's plenty of room. We had no problem getting in, so that's helpful. Come summertime, you might have to wait around, or may not be able to
make
get
a
out.
reservation. There's more than one marina
That's true.
in here.
That's true. But this one's even closer. I mean, you really walk right up to the hardware store, right up to the grocery store. We only needed a small provisioning stop.
Mike should not be left alone in the grocery store.
I like my snackies. Anyways, we're gonna give Montague a try. We've been there a million times, but we got some wind today, and it's gonna come up a little bit more, maybe some rain. So without a mooring ball, it'll be a lot easier, less concern about dragging. You know, not 100% sure. It's always, you can always have problems.
Although, I guess that was in the San Juans. I was going to say we saw them servicing the
I'm sure they do here too.
Yeah.
The Park Service, they dive on them regularly, and that's always cool. So, we're gonna go over there and ride this little bit out. Then we've got a nice day, and then we've got a bigger windstorm coming. So,
we'll be on a dock for that.
Yeah, we're trying to get on a dock for that one. It's just so much less hassle. That'll be kind of fun to ride one out.
Yeah, you can do that on your own.
I don't want to stay up all night on an anchor watch.
No.
So, off we go.
The breeze was up a bit in the more open stretches, but it was not an issue. And the short run to Montague Harbour was uneventful, just how we like it.
Well, it definitely looks like there's room in the mooring field today. We've been in here in the height of summer, and people are all fighting for the last ball.
It's like a parking lot at a shopping mall during Christmas.
Exactly.
we actually had our choice of many mooring bulbs. Quite a difference from what it's like during the high season. And Bailey was really excited about the prospect of a dinghy ride and a walk. Though we've been to Montague Harbour several times now, we haven't done much exploration of the marine park itself, so we decided to change that. Rain was in the forecast, but that was not going to stop us. We felt like we had the park to ourselves as we checked out the tidal lagoon. And then off to the community building, complete with its 2 wood stoves. They would be perfect on a day like today. With the rain falling, we pushed on to check out the Oyster Shell Beach. If it wasn't for the weather and cold water, one could think that they were on a tropical island.
It's cold and rainy, and yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm already wearing pajamas. It's like 5 o'clock and we're eating dinner, but it's ramen and pot stickers.
There's pot stickers, yep. Ramen pucks that we got at Kanji's that you throw into the pot, and pretty easy to make, right?
It was awesome, yeah. And I'm already trying to figure out if I can find these at home or if they just have them in Canada.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very good. Well, dig in.
Join us in our next episode when we cruise to the Otter Bay Resort and spend a nice relaxing day there and explore the beautiful grounds. And then it's off to Port Browning to seek refuge from the forecasted wind. And we hit the pub for their excellent fried pickles. Please like and subscribe. Bailey would really appreciate it.